Reverend Rogers, it's October. It's the fall time of the year, which means harvest time.
Yes, sir.
And the Word of God teaches us in the Old Testament, the Israelites were taught to harvest in a circle and leave the corners for the poor of the community could come and pick their own food and they'd be able to eat. And so part of God's economy is always a portion of what we have belongs for the poor. And what that looks like in modern days is when we go grocery shopping, we can pick up an extra bag of rice, an extra bag of flour, a couple canned foods so that we can give to the poor. So Reverend Rogers, how can our churches in this season help provide food for those, our neighbors who are in crisis?
Well, Reverend Nick, thank you, because we want to thank the churches. For the last couple of years, they have poured out that bounty. You've been doing that. In fact, last year, you helped us give away 118,000 pounds of food. You may remember the story about Jesus feeding the 5,000 and Jesus feeding the 4,000. Well, guess what? Our churches are feeding the 4,000 and 5,000 every month.
Yes.
It's a thrill to see what you are doing and how God is multiplying those little bits, like he says, to turn them into mountains of help for people in need. That's what this season is all about. And we simply ask you, keep on giving that food. You know inflation, you know the struggles families are having. Sometimes that food is enough to also, that we give, offset money to help with rent or utilities. Wow. You know, we want both short-term and long-term solutions because it's not enough to just help today. But ABCCM is here to help for life. Thanks for what you're doing.